Right. Hello and welcome to the podcast that we don't know the name of yet, but we'll think of that as we go along. My name's Paul.
I'm Dave. Hello.
Good. Now and again you might hear some footsteps on the wooden floor. That's just Dave's dog, Sonny. He's lying down at the minute. However, he probably will just wander over and just make the loudest footsteps in the world.
He's asleep at the minute. I'm not as sure if he's asleep or dead. It's hard to tell.
I'm thinking we could maybe get him some slippers or something like that.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Once we make some money off this,
yeah.
I think that's the first thing that we should invest in.
Slippers.
Do that.
For all of us.
I don't like slippers. They make my feet sweat.
Yeah, I'm not a big slipper fan.
So, have you given it any thought to what we call this fucking thing?
I mean, I've had some ideas. However, they're all shit.
Yeah.
And do you want me to tell you some of the ones
Yeah,
which
sure.
I thought?
Yeah. Go ahead, share.
Cockcast.
Okay.
But
well,
then
we can put that on the list of no's.
Yeah. The thing with cockcast is it kind of might get the wrong attention. And also it doesn't quite cockcast. It doesn't sound right, does it?
No. What else you got?
That was it.
Oh, fucking hell. When you said I've got some ideas, I was expecting more than one.
No.
The only thing I thought of, which admittedly I was half asleep when it came to me, was Joe Rogan does the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah.
We could do DP Experience, the Dave and Paul Experience.
Yeah.
But then I thought that sounds like a low budget porn film.
Yeah.
Double
also
penetration.
Sounds like I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking of Deep Heat.
Your innocent little mind.
The Deep Heat Experience. Yeah.
Well, maybe we need to think of something before we do a second one. We'll think of something because we need to lead off on something.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Really.
It's quite clear that neither one of us has given it any thought whatsoever.
We've got
which is poor.
It is. We've got our Poundland microphones that pick up everything.
They're pretty fucking good. I'm happy with mine.
Yeah, it's all right.
Apart from that thing that's wonky and just don't touch it.
Never touch it, Dave.
No.
Never touch it.
Why have you got a much better setup than mine?
Well, that's because you can't.
I'm
clamp
all traditional on mine.
Yeah, but you can't clamp one of those on there, Dave. It's a pool table. That's right.
Right. So the name is it's out there.
Yeah. If anybody's got any ideas, just email it in to. We haven't got an email address yet because we haven't even set that up yet. So
no, poorly planned, isn't it?
It is poorly planned.
The whole thing.
Poorly.
So what have you got about structure? We're going to discuss the actual structure of the podcast on the first podcast.
Yeah.
Just to see,
right.
Have a little scuba in the think tank.
Yeah.
Have a little think.
Have you got any thoughts, Dave?
To be honest, I haven't. All of my thoughts came to me at about 2:00 this morning. And when I woke up, I couldn't remember a fucking thing. However, I've been making notes for a couple of weeks. So I thought we could follow copy, it's probably a better word, the Russell Brand thing, where I just criticise you about stuff.
Well, that's fine with me, Dave, but obviously you'd have no material whatsoever because I'm so
I've got
perfect.
a fucking massive list.
Oh, no.
It's huge.
I haven't got any list on you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna have to come up with something. So that's one of your ideas is to criticise me.
Yeah, because we live together.
Yeah, we do live together.
We're not gay. We're not together.
Let's get that straight, ladies. Me and Dave are not together like that.
Kiss and cuddle with a man doesn't make you gay, does it?
No.
One swallow doesn't make a summer.
No, we're not that way. But
there's nothing wrong with being gay, by the way.
Yeah.
If this is coming across as homophobic,
then we're not, because I have slept in the same bed as Dave.
Have you got any gay mates, just to back up this argument?
Do you know what? I've tried to make friends with a few gay people, and I think basically it's a bit like having a girl as a friend sometimes, and because they're always like so attracted to me, and then it spoils the relationship. So that's why I haven't got any gay friends.
So
is because they try it on with me, or do I try it on with them? I don't know. It's confusing to me sometimes. So but so no, I haven't, Dave. Although some people might say that I have got some feminine ways about me.
Well, yeah, you're a bit theatrical. I see that as a plus point. I do know a couple of bi people.
What's a bi people? It's like a biplane.
Bisexual.
They've got 4 arms.
Bisexual.
Right?
Bisexual.
Bisexual.
Yeah, I know one male and one female. Bi.
Do you?
Just greedy.
Isn't
it, really?
Well, it
Make
is.
a choice.
Yeah. You're just taking all of our birds away. And, yeah. I'm not going to finish that one.
So, going back to the structure.
So the structure, yeah.
I don't know.
So you've got that. So you've got criticise, read.
Yeah.
Which means...
Which is a fairly healthy list, which we can go into at some point.
It worries me.
I've got...
Is it going to make me look bad?
Most of it, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But it's all true. And that's important to say.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it is.
I've got...
I wonder if I can change my ways just before you bring these things up.
I love you just the way you are.
I love you just the way you are.
Just we were getting over the gay thing.
Yeah.
And I go and ruin it by saying something stupid.
Like I love you.
The second thing I've got is concerns.
Yeah, I've got a few of those.
Things concern me.
Yeah, I've got one right now which springs to mind, so that's a good one.
What's that? Oh,
well,
do you want to do it during the concerns section of the podcast?
Well, we haven't got that section. I'm just going to talk about it now because it's on my mind. You might remember that I briefly spoke to you. You've been away.
I have. Yeah.
I've looked after your dog.
Yeah. Very well indeed.
He slept in my bed.
I feel bad that I haven't thanked you for that.
No thanks.
Should we do that now?
All right then.
Cheers, Reed. High five.
But yeah, I looked after your dog, and this isn't the concern part. But I did. He slept in my bed, and I did kind of like look over at him in the night, and he wasn't lying like a dog on the bed. He was lying with his head on the other pillow, faced away.
Yeah, it's like having a bird back to back.
Yeah, it was weird, but it did fill me with a certain amount of comfort that he was there.
Yeah, I like that. It's not the most. When I get a bird, God willing, he might have to sleep on the bottom of the bed or even on the floor.
What would you do if a bird said, "Look, remember she's gorgeous. She's absolutely beautiful."
Of course she is.
Right.
I'm going out with her.
Yeah. So what if she said to you, "Right, Dave, I think you're amazing."
Yeah.
And you're funny, and
all of that.
Yeah, you've got a massive penis.
She probably wouldn't say that, but go on, keep talking.
Yeah, you lying bitch. bitch. But she says all these things, and then she says, "There's just one thing: the dog. I'm not having him sleeping in the bed with us."
Right. Okay. Well, in that instance, I'd probably finish with her because the dog was here first.
The dog was here first. Yeah, he's seen you through some bad times.
Yeah, fucking right he has, and he's just one of my best friends.
He's man's best friend.
Yeah, he is.
Or as in Carlisle would say, mum's best friend.
Fucking mum.
You don't like mum, do you?
No,
Like,
no, I hate
mum. Mum! Yeah,
that didn't really come across as a concern, though.
Oh, no, sorry, I haven't even got onto the concern yet. I've got sidetracked. But, however, so getting back to the concern was what I started talking about the other day to you, but then you had to go out and walk the dog. It was whenever our hairdresser was round cutting our hair.
Yeah, lovely girl.
So, lovely girl. I can say her name. Claire. Just won't say her second name.
Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
She probably won't watch this. Or listen to it.
No, she won't. Now, basically, I started talking to you about the fact that I took Sonny, your dog, for a walk, and it was to do with picking up his crap. Now,
yeah.
By the way, whenever you left and left me alone with Claire,
oh God,
something happened. Something happened. I'm not one to kiss and tell, Dave, but it does involve the word finger.
It normally does when it comes to you.
Yeah. No. So anyway, I started talking to you about the fact that I have a concern that when I was taking Sonny for a walk and he squatted down for a shit, and you've got those plastic bags that you left for me. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
because
black bags.
Without those black bags, it would have been messy. So
not bin bags. Let's
no,
right.
It's not a Dalmatian. Because that's what people with Dalmatians do. They bring bin bags around with them. So I picked, and this has happened all along. I don't know why this is. So I picked the shit up with the bag.
Yeah.
Right. Wrap it around my hand.
Yeah.
Pick the shit up, and then turn the bag inside out, tie it up.
That's the procedure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, my hands are moist after this.
I'm not having that.
Dave, I'm telling you, there's moisture on my fingers after I do that.
You must just have moist hands.
No, it's only on the part, because I can feel the warmth of the crap on my fingers whenever I pick it up, and then I tie it up, and they're still moist. Right?
You're doing it wrong.
I'm not doing it wrong. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it perfectly. Now, so that's a concern. I mean, basically, have I got shit sweat on my fingers at that point? And the reason why it concerns me more is because, well, after that he had another shit, which is, it's rare.
Yeah,
and
must have been a long walk.
Yeah, well, it was round the block. Yeah, not just half round the block. So, and I had to do another one. Yeah. I didn't have to have another one. So he had to have another one, right? So I picked the second one up with a different shit bag because, No, you can't double up.
Well, not that point. It doesn't work.
Right. Picked that up, but before I picked it up, I had to open the bag, so I had to kind of like lick my fingers to kind of, like when you're in Tesco and
No,
like,
you just rub them. But you're one of those people that has to lick your fingers before you turn a page.
I don't turn pages, Dave. This is the 90s.
You're living in the 90s.
So I went and I licked my fingers to do that thing with it. And I'm not saying that I tasted shit, but what I'm saying is I licked the same fingers that could have had shit sweat on. So I did kind of briefly mention this to you. And I said to you, Dave, when you're out walking the dog,
yeah,
will you please just check your fingers to see if you've got shit sweat on them.
Yeah.
And then as soon you come back in and it had been absolutely pouring down. And I thought, well, that's not going to confirm.
No, I couldn't confirm the theory. But I have got a theory of my own.
Right, okay.
It's cold outside at the minute because it's winter.
I haven't even got my headphones on, you know.
Really? Is that why you're talking so fucking loud? You're shouting. You're literally shouting.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry.
Ooh!
Nearly knocked me wine down. It's even worse.
Volume control is non-existent. But I've got a theory because it's winter, so it's cold. Right?
Yeah.
Your hands are cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're touching a warm shit.
Yes.
Through a bag.
Yeah.
This theory's going nowhere. Is it really?
Well, I'm just saying there's some moisture on my fingers.
I'm yet to experience that, and I've had that dog. He's alive.
Yeah.
Because he's moving. I've had that dog for about, I don't know, 2.5 years or something like that.
Yeah. The worst and best 2.5 years of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's your concern?
Well, that's one of them. I've actually got... Have you got any concerns?
Yeah, I've got loads.
Right, well, we might as well just fire one of yours out there and I'll see if I can help you out, Dave.
I'm concerned about, and it's the last on my list, but probably the most out there.
Yeah.
Skin tags.
Skin tags, is this like on people?
Yeah, people. Now, I'm concerned about seeing them on people. Normally on eyelids and stuff like that. Old people.
Yeah.
It makes me feel funny. You know when you get there, when you're watching You've Been Framed?
Yeah.
And somebody does something stupid and they fall off a bike or something like that.
Yeah.
Or if they hurt themselves, you get that feeling in your nuts.
Yeah, I definitely get that. Yeah, it's weird. I get that just
it makes
sometimes
me feel like that.
Thinking about something.
Yeah.
Just thinking about somebody, just something that sore.
Yeah, exactly. So skin tags is a concern, not only on other people, but you can get them.
I know you can get them.
Mainly down to the way you sleep.
What?
Right? So I've got shit pillows. I need to, just buy some better ones. So my head's angled at a funny...
Duck feathers.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Unless you're allergic to them.
Is anyone allergic to duck? Well, you're not touching the duck feathers.
No, but you could have some kind of seizure in the night.
I recently slept in a bed when I was down south at my sister's, and she's got a duck feather duvet and pillows, and it's incredible.
And you didn't break out in hives?
No, not at all. So I'm going to buy that setup at some point, right? But it's folds of skin.
Really?
Mainly around your neck. Right? So if you imagine you sleeping like that, you can get a skin tag
I normally
over a period of time.
Sleep with my hand on the side of my face.
Really?
Like that. Yeah.
Does
I always
anyone
have to
actually sleep like that?
Well, I don't do it like with both hands,
No, that's weird.
But I always sleep with one hand on the side of my face.
Yeah.
And my arm always goes dead, and then I have to slap it back to life again.
I'm surprised you haven't got spots all down one side of your face.
No, because I washed that hand. Just that hand.
Just
the other one is
one
filthy.
Side of your face.
Yeah, because I always sleep on my left hand side. Pastitucci on the left hand side.
This is probably not coming across as a major concern to me, but it is.
Yeah, I mean, are you concerned that you're going to get them?
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
But I mean, surely you would just go to the doctor and just say, take it off.
No, you just cut them off with nail clippers or scissors or something like that.
Really?
I'm not recommending anyone do this.
Cut them off with scissors and then do they go away?
So that's the bottom of my list, but I did that first.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear another one?
Yeah, because I've got another one.
Okay, fine. Now, some people share this with me and some people don't. When I talk about being hungover and having the fear
I mean, I know what you mean.
Some people know instantly what I mean, and other people like, what are you talking about? But the fear is generally when you're hungover and you try and have a sleep, and it's a jumpy sleep.
Yeah.
Something's wrong. You're not quite sure. You're anxious.
Yeah.
And what I always think is, my heart's going to stop.
I mean, it's not.
Well, it could do. It's not a totally irrational fear, because my heart's racing. My body's struggling to deal with the alcohol that I've put in it.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up.
I would just kick her out of the bed.
But it's a real thing.
Yeah, I do. I know what you
fear.
mean. Yeah, it's basically you start to think about, you start concentrating on your breathing and things like that. So
yeah,
it can be a one where you think, I can't.
you can hear yourself
breathe.
You can hear your own heartbeat. That's the worst thing in your head.
Yeah,
and then you start concentrating on that, and you think, "Fuck, what if it stopped? I wonder if it stops, how long before you just pass out? How much you know about it?"
I have no idea, but maybe we could ask somebody.
A doctor?
Yeah, maybe we should get a doctor friend that we could ask things.
No.
What?
Because it's like researching it on the internet when you've got something wrong with you, and
Yeah.
you're not sure quite what it is, and basically you're always dying.
Yeah, and
On the
everybody
internet.
does that. Everybody does that.
Yeah.
As soon as there's something, I've got a twitch in my left arm. I haven't.
I
By the way.
have.
Have you?
Yeah. Down there.
I've seen
But I'm
it.
ignoring it.
I've seen it twitching, and that's why I've just now.
I've got used to it. I'm just living with it. It's been happening for about 2 weeks. I don't think it's anything serious.
I'm sure it's not.
No.
Until you've got the fear, and then it'll be the worst thing ever. Dude,
Yeah.
that twitch is just gonna ruin your life for a day.
Yeah, probably this weekend. Maybe tomorrow morning.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow. I'll give you another one of my concerns,
Okay.
which I've just thought about now.
So just to summarise, this is going to be the format of the show.
Well, we're definitely going to have
Loosely.
concerns because we've both got a lot of concerns, it seems.
Yeah,
Right.
I definitely have.
So, 2 concerns each. I'll have a second one, thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Basically, one of my concerns is the fact that sometimes, Dave, whenever I'm in bed, and why are these all bed related?
That's when you think. That's when you do your
That's
thinking.
it's when we're
I do my best thinking in bed.
That's because when we're alone, because we haven't got a bed.
No, that's true. Matter of time, though.
Yeah. So sometimes when I'm in bed, and I know a lot of teenagers do this just in the street where they
God. Go on.
where they just put their hands down the pants sort of thing, right? Well, I mean, I don't do that in public,
No.
but there's something maybe a little bit comfortable about
No, it's nice.
cupping
I
your
think-
own balls, right? Just your hands down there. It's warm, and it's nice. I don't know why. It's comfortable.
I agree.
Yeah, but I don't do it in public.
No,
Right,
that
just-
would be weird.
But sometimes I do it in bed.
Yeah.
Now that's absolutely fine, and I'm sure nobody's going to judge me for that. But sometimes, whenever I'm just falling asleep, and you kind of get that thing where you go, where you just falling
Yeah, a little
asleep.
jump,
You're
yeah.
just about. It's that thing where you think you're falling off a cliff, or you've just stepped off a curb,
Yeah.
and missed a step.
It's always a curb with me. Always a curb.
Is it always a curb?
Yeah. I'm never falling, just stepping off a curb. What bad is going to happen about that?
No, I know, but I mean,
Unless there's a fucking truck coming.
but you've missed you've missed a step, Dave, is the thing.
Yeah.
And obviously that's going to make you kind of go, huh.
Yeah.
Somebody did that, was on a train once, and there was somebody who fell asleep opposite in this train, and they did the biggest, you know, one of those where they slammed the foot down on the floor and everything, like to save themselves. Oh! And obviously I just went, could have just ignored it.
See,
but
I wouldn't have pointed it out.
Yeah, I can't
You're
help
just one of
doing
those
that.
people.
Mate, I can't help it.
And
If something happens, I basically point and laugh.
And you know what? The other thing that I wouldn't point out that you definitely would.
What?
On a date, for example.
Okay.
You make a bird laugh and they fart accidentally because they're holding it in.
Yeah.
I would never say anything. It's happened to me on more than one occasion.
It doesn't happen to me that often.
You'd laugh and point.
Yeah, I would laugh and
which
point.
would probably be the end of the day.
Well, in fact, no, it wouldn't be the end of the day because she would be so embarrassed that she'd have to sleep with me.
Yeah, she'd probably just have sex with you.
Yeah. And then we'd have a baby and we'd call it fart.
Anyway, back to the story.
So back to the story. The concern basically is this thing where you get that jumpy thing. Now, a number of times, because of this jump, and my hands have been down my pants, cupping balls, basically, as I've jumped, I've grabbed my balls and nearly ripped them right off. And it hurts, Dave. So my concern is, am I going to rip my balls off?
That's a major concern to have.
Yeah, it is.
It's far worse than skin tags. You've trumped me on that.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
I mean, at least I'm stopping my balls getting skin tags under them by lifting them up. Nobody likes a skin taggy ball.
No. They probably wouldn't even notice.
Nah, because they're bumpy things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Testicles.
Gnarly things. But, anyway, I'm not going to get into that.
No, anyway, so that's my concern, that I'm going to rip my testicles off in my sleep, and it's not even beyond reality, really, because it could happen.
It could.
And you could get a skin tag on the part.
I think I'd rather have a skin tag than rip my own fucking testicles off.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's ever happened.
Surely
somebody's done damage to themselves.
Yeah, I'm sure they have.
In the history of the world.
And not on purpose.
No.
Yeah.
That's a bad day, isn't it? Bad day at the office. I ripped my own fucking nuts off. Anyway.
That's what that song was based on. So you had a bad day, you ripped your balls off. The doctor said, hold them and give it a cough.
That's never happened to me. I've never been to the doctor's where I'm sure that doesn't happen anymore.
It does.
There's more conventional ways of doing it. I don't even know what they're measuring.
They're measuring the size of your balls.
Really?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
It's
ask the doctor.
Yeah.
Our doctor consultant that we're going to get a doctor consultant called...
We'll just get a doctor.
Doctor who?
We'll get a doctor in, because then that saves me actually going to the doctors, because I save up my ailments.
Oh, I do that as well.
I go
what
with
about that?
Yeah, I go with about 6. What's that?
Oh, it's just
right.
It's just a phone call.
Which you ignore.
Yeah.
It's probably PPI. It always is.
It is, isn't it? It's ridiculous. I should have knocked it off. Anyway, carry on.
So I save up the shit that's wrong with me. Most of the time, it's a sore throat. I start with a sore throat.
Yeah.
Then I leave it for about 3 weeks, and it turns into something gnarly. And then I'll go get that sorted out and go, while I'm here, have a look at that mole on my arm.
I'll do that as well.
It's always that one.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
I just don't like it.
No. It's just like... And also, doctor, I have severe erectile dysfunction. Will you score me some Viagra? Do you have trouble getting erections in a sexy movie?
Do you want to talk about this?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I don't have erectile dysfunction.
No.
I am very hard right now.
Oh, God.
Well,
But that conversation did happen with the doctor.
Yeah, it did, to score some Viagra.
Yeah, why not? You know.
Just for fun. But...
Well, sometimes, you know, when you've had a drink, and when you drink the amount that we do...
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a little backup plan.
Need a little pick-me-up, Dave.
Yeah.
Need a little pick-me-up.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There isn't.
I'm pretty sure.
Dave, I'm afraid we're going to have to wrap this up.
Fucking hell, we just started.
I know. We're going to have to... you know, we can pick this up again next time.
Yeah, okay.
We'll start on Viagra.
I've got loads of shit.
Excellent.
Okay.
Right. Goodbye, everybody.
Peace.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.